Time's up.
Gotta get a mouse a USB hub. Hello, folks.
Oh, so many things to plug into the computer and just not enough holes. Anyway, hi everybody. How's everyone today? We are getting ready for our video, and we should be ready already, but we're not. We know, whatever. Anyway, so I can start. I realized that I was talking to the people.
Gotcha.
So we have a new James Bond 007. This is second print of #1, and it's by Dave Johnson. It's a full art variant. Got some Ruskies as our bad guys. They're back.
Literally, unfortunately.
American Psycho is on #4 of this 5-issue miniseries. And we have a cover by Devin Kraft. And we have a film still. And then we have the totally awesome Randall Bruder business card variant. Which, of course, you have to look at it that way. Let's jump right into our first new comic of the week. This is a one-shot. This is Archie Comics. Chilling Adventures presents The Cult of That Wilkin Boy Initiation.
Returning to the world of last year's successful The Cult of That Wilkin Boy, Bingo is now a music manager and the devil incarnate. He's initiating others by exchanging their souls for stardom. But is this what he really wants out of life? Is this what he worked so hard for? Bingo embarks on a quest to return to his first love, performing music. But the road back to superstardom isn't going to be an easy one, and it's going to take a lot of souls to get there. Alrighty then.
Oh, this is on the cover.
I'm personally a huge fan of the Archie horror line.
Special order, we have Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, Tholek's Journey. That is issue #3 of the 6-issue miniseries. The Avengers were on issue #13. And we have a Ron Lim wraparound variant, which I will show you. Because it psyched me out that we'd gotten a misprint. But no, that is the back cover. The front cover is limited trade dress.
It's fun. Weird, but fun.
And we have Micronauts variant.
Oh, okay.
What?
No, that cover, it's actually a Ron Lim homage wraparound cover. If you notice, they're all running away from the camera. It's because it's an homage to another cover in which you see it from the front side.
Ah.
So anyway, sorry, keep going.
Avengers Twilight, we have a second printing of #4.
Really fun, dark superhero future comic.
Yeah, I need to get back into that one. I read 1 and 2. Batman, the Brave and the Bold is on issue #12. And we have a Francesco Mattina variant cover. Batman Dark Age is
bad
on...
glare, or what is going on there?
No, it's dark again.
Can't even tell what's going on.
Yeah, it's dark again. He's back to forgetting about light.
Well, it's not as bad when you look at it straight on. I'll let that all. Nope.
Batman Dark Age issue 2. Mike Allred did the regular cover, and then we have a Dave Johnson black, white, and red variant cover.
Yeah, really.
I mean, that's what it looks like. Also in Batman's world, we have Detective Comics #1084. I like this cover. It's a Javier Fernandez.
That's a fun cover.
Very classic Batman image.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gillum March.
Nice action shot of Batman landing from a jump.
Of course, we're still in April, so we have Maria Wolf and Mike Spicer's April Fools variant.
Starring Detective Chimp.
I like the idea of making it April Fool. That's really fun. Biomex. Yes, that's a C, not an R. Far from the Milky Way lies a planet populated by beings of metal and circuits. The Biomex spent eons engineering a world of technological wonder until a swarm of insectoid aliens known as the Hive invade, wanting to harvest the Biomex for technology and parts.
This is from Black Box Comics. It's the first of a 5-issue miniseries.
The final battle between Blade and the Adana. That's right, Blade is on issue number 10. Every soul on Earth at stake. Blasphemous. This is from Mirka Adolfo. This is issue number 2. This is from Distillery, and they are really good. I have not had a chance to read number 2. Number 1 was really quite surprisingly good, but they are all wraparound covers. So that's one cover. This is another cover. Where are the other covers? Huh. There was more than 2. But it's the light and the dark side.
Interesting.
Super fun. Okay, and Dolpho cover there. I'll let you put that back together. And now we come to the topic of our video. That's right, lots of super fun, beautiful, pretty covers. We start with Berserker number 2, the Albuquerque 1 in 50. We have Berserker number 4, the Andolfo 1 in 100. Kevin Coley's Berserker number 5, 1 in 150. Berserker number 6, Kirkman's 1 in 50. Berserker number 8, Lee Garbutt's 1 in 25. Berserker number 10, Eastman's 1 in 50. Berserker number 11, Allen 1 in 75. Berserker number 11, Rubens 1 in 100. Number 12, we have Boss Logic's 1 in 50. And for Buffy the Vampire Slayer Willow, we have Jen Bartel's 1 in 100. Black and white. It's a super beautiful cover, I think. We have Coda number 3, Dan Mora's 1 in 25. All right. There's more later. But moving on to Conan the Barbarian, issue number 10. All right. We did Dracula. That was the only one we've done so far, right?
Universal Monsters, yeah. Just Dracula.
But now we have the creature from the Black Lagoon. Live!
The first of a new 4-issue miniseries from the new horror dream team resurrects one of the most iconic monsters ever. Acclaimed creators Dan Waters, Ram V, and Matthew Roberts rise from the depths for an all-new epic. Years after the events of the original film, journalist Kate Marsden hunts for a notorious serial killer in the heart of the Amazon. Hot on the trail of this madman, she soon encounters an unexpected new threat. But is it friend or foe? Or is it simply the creature from the Black Lagoon?
The Crying Boy is second print of number 1. Like number 1, we're on number 1. Second print. I didn't realize it was second print. Daredevil is on issue number 8, which is a special oversized anniversary issue celebrating 60 years without fear. And we have a variant cover by Frank Miller. We have a variant cover by Campbell.
It is an odd J. Scott Campbell cover. Well done, but odd.
Dawn Runner is on issue number 2. I love the magazines. This is Carl Kerschel's magazine take on the Dawn Runner number 2. And we also have Dan Quintana.
I like that one. That one's really
pretty. Yeah. And then we have a new number 1 from Vault Comics. That's right, Deathstalker. The return of the last great warrior king.
Here's a brief bit from one of the creators.
I'm Slash. You probably know me as a musician, but back in the early 80s, I was the night shift manager at Tower Video. I remember when the first Deathstalker movie came out. It was awesome. It had these massive swords, hot women, you know, gigantic monsters, and just all that great sort of 80s kind of vibe to it. Which is why I'm so excited to tell you we're bringing Deathstalker back. Together with Vault Comics and the team of Tim Seeley, Jim Terry, Stephen Kostonsky, Nathan Gooden, and the original movie poster artist Boris Vallejo, we're bringing you an all-new Deathstalker graphic novel. The story is wild and hilarious, and the art is fucking fantastic. This book mixes the nostalgia of the 80s, but with a bit more modern humor, so check it out, you're gonna love it.
So now Derek has to call Slash and tell him to put $1 in the swear jar.
Evidently so. I did not listen to this ahead of time, not all of it. I certainly should have, but I guess that's what you get when you got somebody from Guns N' Roses talking. You can read. Oh.
The cult classic warrior hero Deathstalker bursts into the comic scene from an all-star lineup of creators, including Slash and writer-director Creature FX wizard Stephen Kostonsky. Deathstalker finds himself once again caught between forces larger than himself. A virgin-worshipping cult, a sorcerer hell-bent on saving the world through mad science, and the pissed-off army of Abrexian Kingdom. Not to mention his ex-lover, Princess Evie. Monsters, magic, and mayhem abound. Can't a guy just swing a sword anymore? Deeprog, number 2. Hey, look, it's time for another number 1. This one's from Mad Cave Studio. That's right, Dick Tracy returns.
Dick Tracy returns in a new ongoing series from Mad Cave Studios. The new era for the iconic detective starts here, from best-selling and acclaimed authors Alex Segura and Michael Moretti, as an all-new noir-infused chapter in the Dick Tracy legacy kicks off with superstar artist Geraldo Borges. In the aftermath of World War II, the country stands frozen, waiting for the next shoe to drop. In the city, a brutal murder draws the attention of rising star detective Dick Tracy, who soon discovers the bloodshed is just the beginning of a complicated web that threatens to ensnare everything he cares about. Blending the classic elements of the Dick Tracy world, including his iconic villain, supporting cast, and unforgettable watch radio, with a hard-boiled and realistic take, Dick Tracy number 1 kicks off a fresh and modern take on the iconic detective that remains true to his rich history.
Isn't it funny?
It's a lot of words.
iPhone watches, iWatches are now a thing.
Well,
people.
Maybe they would have thought of that anyways, but I just wonder how much of that was because of, Dick Tracy and Get Smart and things like that created these concepts way back before they were even remotely possible. Would
science
the
fiction
folks at Apple
still
gone that way with the idea of making a watch that you could talk to?
I don't know. Drawing Blood from Image Comics.
Kevin Eastman returns with a look into the roller coaster life of a successful comics creator. You may have to read today. My mouth is not working. When you create a global franchise before you turn 20, what happens next? Welcome to the world of Shane Bookman, a cartoonist whose real life has become more absurd than any comic book. Yeah, you got reading duty. My words are not working.
Saturday Morning Adventures Dungeons and Dragons is on issue number 4. We have a C.P. Smith variant cover. Super fun classic TV. Dutch is number 3. Special order there. Okay. Y'all know I love doggies, but apparently I also love kitty cats. Or at the very least, I love Tony Fleeks and what he does, because I had to read this book. This was one of the ones I had to read.
The one is really good.
It needs to be read. Everybody just needs to read this book.
I'm really looking forward to reading number 2.
Read this book. It's so good. Yeah. So good. And this is Trish Forster's and Tony Fleeks 1 in 10. Oh. And we also have a second print of number 1, the movie poster variant. It's super cool. It's so cool. Feral Part 1.
It's fun how they made the claw look like a face.
Yes. Super fun. Hey, we're back with some more pretty books. That's right. Now we're in Firefly. So we've got Firefly number 1, the Johnson Holiday Special Incentive 1 in 25. I love them all playing with Christmas lights. Garbets 1 in 50 for Firefly number 3. For Firefly number 4, we have Garbets 1 in 50, also black and white. For all new Firefly Big Damn Finale number 1, we have Garbets 1 in 25. For all new Firefly number 2, we have Gorham's 1 in 50.
That's a really fun cover. I like that.
Yeah, it's really sweet. I love the ship in space. For all new Firefly number 3, we have Carpenter's 1 in 50. I love the portrait covers. All new Firefly number 4, Forbes 1 in 50. Another portrait. Firefly brand new verse number 1. We have Jenny Frizen's 1 in 100.
I guess now you say it's Frizen, I can see it, but I really didn't notice it.
For Firefly brand new verse number 6 of the 6-issue miniseries, we have Franny's 1 in 25. And finally, in the Firefly pretty covers, we have Firefly the Fall Guys number 1, Olivetti's 1 in 50. The Fall Guys is a really fun series. That's what's the one that's on right now.
I'll say it's the most successful for us, the most successful selling of the Firefly series.
Super fun. The Flash. We are on issue 8. Issue 8 for the Flash. We have a lyrics cover. This is cute. And we have the Ramon Perez full art foil of the A cover there.
Oh, that is fun.
Pretty foil. The Forged. Did you read The Forged? I did not.
I have not.
This is issue 2 or 3, something. No, 7. Wow, we are okay. Ghost Rider Final Vengeance, second printing of number 1. Ghostbusters Back in Town, number 2. And G.I. Joe Duke, number 5 of the 5-issue miniseries. This wraps up Duke's little their foray into introducing Duke. And it is Tom Riley did the A cover. And Matteo Salatuccio did the B cover.
My head hurts. How do we do?
I think I have it under N. I meant to move it and I forgot.
Okay.
Because it actually says Noah's Millions. Everything sucks.
Okay.
So I thought it was Noah's Millions first.
But you had Ghostbuster. Ghost Rider, Ghostbuster, and then Duke again.
Duke is G.I. Joe.
Duke is G.I. Joe. I didn't know that.
All the G.I. Joe stuff is under Duke. All of them are under G.I. Joe.
I had no idea.
Gods, issue number 7. We have a Ron Lim homage variant. We have a Pasquale Ferry variant cover. I like that one.
I've not had a chance to read any of Gods. Have you?
Mm-hmm. You need to.
I was really looking for. I mean,
they did a really great job of creating a whole new
area in the Marvel universe.
Marvel universe, yeah. Green Arrow is on issue number 11. And we have a variant cover by Travis Mercer and Andrew Dahlhaus. I like that.
Mhm.
Two different archers. It's time for that pen and ink, and this time it's Grimm. Fabiano has done an anecdotal version of issue 1. Is that right? Anecdotal?
I'm not sure what you mean, but I don't think that's right, though.
It's annotated. It like
Annotated.
annotated.
Okay.
Yeah. It's anecdotes. So well, I guess annotated is better. But anyway, there is a blank sketch cover for the pen and ink. And then there is the full art spot UV. Grimm is really good. Good chance to jump in and see how it all began. But also we have a pretty cover. We have Jenny Frison for number 6, the 1 in 25. And it actually says Frison Infante, but I think it's just Infante. I don't know anymore. Harley Quinn is on issue number 39. 39 of The Chick with the Hammer. And this is the Jenny Frison. I love it.
Yeah,
It's super fun.
Jenny Frison is doing some really, really awesome covers, in my opinion, on Harley Quinn.
And then this is a Logan Ferber, which I don't recognize the name, but this is so cute.
Okay.
For somebody who loves animals, the little raccoons are in her trash.
I see that.
She's not happy about it. And then we have the Maria Wolf and Mike Spicer April Fool's variant.
Starring, I can't remember his name. The monkey. Yeah.
The
Yellow
Wonder
Lantern.
Twins, right?
No.
Lantern?
Yellow
Lantern monkey?
Yeah. I think, actually, I'm not sure now.
Well, I mean, he's wearing a Green Lantern shirt, outfit, so I would say so. If you find this, I'm Already Dead, number 3, and I did not get to read number 2.
Found it. It's right there.
Yeah, I'm Already Dead.
You don't look dead.
Can
you not be here if you're
I
dead?
didn't read number 2 yet.
Well,
Did you want me to not be here? Because I could leave.
If you're dead, you can go read it, I guess.
Okay.
Well, no, you can't turn the pages. Oh, well.
Anyway, I wanted to read number 2 because number 1 was really, really, really good. And number 3 is out, and I feel really bad because I haven't read number 2 yet. But I'm telling you, I will be reading number 2 and number 3 because number 1 was really, really good. So, Infernals, also on issue number 3, which Derek thought was really, really good. Right?
It's a fun book. Yeah. I haven't read number 2, of course, but it's a fun book.
And Sam Wolf Connolly is a variant cover there. I thought you had gotten to number 2 of Infernals.
No.
Well, see, lots of number 1 reading. we get number 3 shows up when we realize oh no.
I think everybody knows I don't get around to reading anything.
Jackpot and Black Cat is on issue number 2. And we have a Peach Momoko variant cover.
It's a fun Momoko.
It really is. She's sitting in her face.
Mm-hmm.
Man's Best is on issue number 2.
I wonder why they're point.
Yeah, and her finger has like a
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
weird. I did read this one.
I did too.
And what did you think of the
I thought it was pretty good.
cliffhanger at the end?
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
I'm looking to see where number 2 goes.
No, number 2 or number 3? Did you read number 2?
I've not read number 2.
Okay, I have read number 2.
Oh.
I asked you about the cliffhanger at the end.
Oh,
because I thought you meant you had read. No, there's a cliffhanger at the end.
Oh.
There's a cliffhanger at the end of this book. I need number 3 to come out now. Now. It's so good. Here's a Tony Infante. This is the most adorable Rian Gonzalez 1 in 25 ratio variant ever. That is so cute.
Very cute.
And there's the Jesse Lonerhan, who's the artist for the book
Unlockable.
Unlockable 1 per store variant cover. Yeah, this is super, super, super. You know, I love dogs. Super, super cute. Ministry of Compliance is on issue 4, right? 5. I just read, just caught up and read 3 and 4. As a matter of fact, when he walked in, I told him he couldn't be here yet because I wasn't done reading number 4. When I realized that number 5 was out, I was like, oh no, I've got to read it. And now I've got to know what happened. So I'll be reading this one tonight because that's good. Misfortune's Eyes, issue number 2. I had not read number 1, but I read number 2 because I was curious.
Number 1 was really good. I haven't read number 2 yet.
It looked really good. You can read it without having read number 1. We have number 1s available. But you know,
I really enjoyed number 1.
I imagine number 1 made a little more sense, made it make a little more sense, but I understood exactly what was going on. So yeah, it's really good.
It's a really fun book.
Yeah,
I recommend it.
I will too. It is good. Special order, we have the new comic book series Mythologies and Apocrypha.
Oh, you know what? I don't have a thing for that. I'm sorry, folks. I'll need to get a thing for that next week.
Night Thrasher is on number 3. Night Thrasher, the variant cover by Clark. All right, here's Noah's Millions. Everything Sucks from Silver Sprocket. It's a one-shot. Noah is broke and hates his job at the sandwich shop, but his luck changes when a mysterious bloodied stranger hides a bag of money in the customer restroom. What, like Noah's not going to take free money? Suddenly, Noah has both the personality and the means to become the rich jerk Derek took the mouse thing away.
Sorry.
The rich jerk he's always dreamed of becoming if he can manage to hold on to the cash. Includes cardstock foil cover, and sticker sheet.
What's foil?
I don't know. That's what it says. Oh, the money is foil. That's fun. I did not know the money was foil. I'm glad you left that on there. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World is on issue number 15. 16 will be the last issue. A lot of books I say, if you aren't reading this book, I don't understand why. If you like dystopian, this is the book you need to be reading this book. It's
I can only speak of the first issue, but the first issue was awesome. It's what?
Hunger Games.
It's what now?
It's porn meets Hunger Games.
Okay, maybe I need to get caught up.
Meets Mad Max.
Oh, Mad Max. Okay, yeah, I see Mad Max.
Orcs the Gift, issue number 3. They're so cute. These bumbling orcs. They're so cute. They're just cute. Bumbling orcs. The Last March of the Penguins. That's right. Penguin is on issue number something or other. 9. Good,
Martina.
I don't know. I didn't write it down. Hold on, I'll tell you. Yep, and Matina. Good job. Good guess. Pine and Merrimack. Couple of detectives just trying to work their way out of a cult. You need to read that one and find out what happens.
I was gonna say you read it?
Uh-huh.
I really enjoyed it. Another one I've lost track of, but I really enjoyed it.
Planetary Expansion, Chapter 2, Special Guest. I did not read the beginning of this, so I don't know what that means. All right, so now it's time for what's going on in this. Wait, where's the? I'll put these in order. Nope. We didn't. Okay, so Pooh versus Bambi. This one is a wraparound cover, so if you want to pull that one out and show the other side of it,
that's right.
While I show you this one, because is that Pooh or is it Bambi? I don't know, but she's cute. But then again, there's this one, which is by Sonia Mata and Coco Aspen. Is she Pooh or is she Bambi?
Well, I think this is both Pooh and Bambi over here. Yes. I don't know that the hot chicks have anything to do with it other than it's a Zenescope cover.
They don't, because if you look at the inside, it's obviously animals fighting each other. But it's a Zenescope cover, so you can't not have adorable chicks.
You're supposed to read.
hanging out. Oh, yes. This is by Zenoscope Entertainment. It's issue 1 of 3. In a war where the rules but the forest has none, abandoned by his country, betrayed by those he once called family, and hunted by those who want nothing more than keep him as a trophy, Pooh is on a mission and no amount of honey will sate his thirst. He wants revenge. All right, Power Rangers Darkest Hour is issue number 119. Predator the Last Hunt is on issue number 3. Primer, the best-selling story in an all-new format. That's right, Primer was a graphic novel first, right?
Right.
But now they've released it, and this is issue number 2. Power Girl is on issue number 8, but should we be calling it Crush?
It looks like Crush thinks so.
She said, sorry to crush the party. But Power Girl's still on the variant covers. This one's Mark Brooks.
I'm hoping Brooks will start doing more DC covers. I'm not familiar with what he's done for DC before this one.
Rare Flavors is on issue number 5.
Oh, and it's a House of Brainiac tie-in, tying into the storyline going through Action and Superman right now.
Joseph Michael Linsner has done the cover for Red Sonja number 10.
I think that's a really well-designed cover.
And then it's time for another new number 1. This one is from Oni Press, and it's Rick and Morty, Kingdom Balls. It's a 4-issue miniseries. Rick Sanchez, in love? Let's not get together in an all-new dimension-hopping joyride from co-writers Josh Chirillo and Ryan Little and artist Jarrett Williams. Rick receives a distress signal from his college sweetheart, who was kidnapped by interdimensional villains obsessed with collecting the fabled Dream Balls. Rick, Morty, and Jerry set out to recover the mysterious Dream Balls and harness their power to save his former paramour.
All righty then, folks. Whatever. I just don't understand.
It's Rick and
I
Morty.
just don't understand.
It's Rick and Morty. Hey, look, it's a Robot Girl. That's right. It's another new number 1. And this one is from Keenspot Entertainment. A new all-ages adventures from Mike White, creator of Penguin Random House's acclaimed graphic novel series, Melly Bean. A robot on the brink of obsolescence wanders aimlessly through the city, ready to give up
On life and donate himself
for spare parts until a girl stumbles across his broken, discarded body. In appreciation of her compassion and empathy, the robot attempts to help the girl out with a financial windfall. However, unbeknownst to him, his procurement of funds brings unwanted conflicts with the powers that be. As the girl tries to fix the robot's ethical oversight, he gets apprehended by unknown assailants and must now fight for the life he once wanted to give up on if he ever wants to see his newfound friend again. And this is a foil cover. Robot plus girl. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver is on issue number 3. We got a variant cover by Sawi. And a Marvel Comics Presents cover where she's reading Roxxon Presents Thor, which we just got a restock of.
It's fun.
Showcase presents Green Lantern, our facsimile, one of our facsimiles for this week. This is the 2024 sketch version of the facsimile. So you can get somebody to draw their own homage to the
First appearance of the Silver Age Green Lantern.
The Six Fingers. Six Fingers is on issue number 3. Have you kept up with this one?
I have not. I have
Oh,
to
no.
read number 2 of both of these. Six
Lawrence
Fingers and
Campbell.
One Hand. These are really, really good books, Six Fingers and One Hand.
And they go together.
They go together. One tells the bad guy's side of the story. One tells the cop's side of the story.
It's good.
I strongly recommend them.
It is time for, and they're back, Something is Killing the Children. There's a little hiatus there for a little while, but now we are on issue number 36. And we have a super fun 5th anniversary foil variant. 5-year anniversary. 5 years this book's been going on, guys. Hard to believe. Jenny Frizen, full art variant there. Art Germ did a full art variant. We have this super beautiful W. Scott Forbes 1 in 25. The Jenny Frizen full art is the 1 in 50 in black and white. And the Werther Deladira A cover in full art is the unlockable 1 per store variant. But we also got an Art Germ store appreciation 1 per store, which is spot color cover.
That is super nice.
Of the Art Germ variant. So yeah, super, super nice.
Need to check and see if the system ever got a picture of that.
Super nice. Hang on just a second, folks. It's a big book. It doesn't want to come out of the box. Here we go. Okay. So these are also wraparound covers. I'll show you the front while I read it, and then I will show you all the different wraparound covers. Spectrograph, number 1 of 4 from Distillery. Modern Masters James Tynion IV and Christian Ward joined forces to bring you their next horror classic, a ghost story steeped in the decay of a century of capitalism. For years, the mansion has sat strangely nestled into the coastline, just a short drive north of Los Angeles. Rumors have haunted the place for years. Its owner, a titan of American industry, with a strange fascination in the occult and the paranormal. For decades, the richest men and women in the country have whispered to each other, trying to understand what he was building alone in that mansion for all those years. And now, finally, with his death and his estate open for sale, they are eager to find out for themselves. 2 of the most celebrated visionaries of the medium, multiple Eisner Award winners James Tynion and Christian Ward, invite you into the world of Spectrograph, a haunting cerebral horror novel that peels back the layers of American opulent wealth and uncovers the rot underneath. But be careful. Once you enter, you may never leave.
Alrighty.
So this is the ratio variant, the 1 in 25. This is the 1 in 10. I have to figure out where the and that is by Alex Ekman Lawn. Sorry about all the glare. Trying to show these books off, it's hard to do. This is the Jenny Frizen. It's got an umbrella theme going on with the Jenny Frizens. This is the Martin Simmons. Just the 3 colors of. Yeah. And then this is the A cover, which is by Christian Ward, the artist for the book. So we'll put that really super fun 1 in 25 up there while you show the video.
Is that which one's that?
The very bottom one. The super fun one.
Oh.
All right. So now we have a video.
The Department of Truth, and many more. I'm here to talk to you about a new comic, Spectrograph, which is going to be FOCing this weekend and releasing on April 24th. The series is written by me, it's drawn by the incredible Christian Ward, and lettered by Aditya Bidikar. This is my first haunted house story, and I'm really, really excited about it. Basic premise is that there was a man named Ambrose Everett Hall. He was impossibly wealthy. His family wealth came from the Gilded Age of America. And he spent the first half of his life desperately trying to prove that the afterlife existed, trying to prove that ghosts were real, and that the spirit world could connect with the real world that we all live in. But then he realized after decades of research and millions of dollars have spent that it doesn't. He does not believe in ghosts. He does not believe that the spirit world exists. And then he spends the next half of his life trying to make ghosts exist, building a terrifying machine out of his mansion on the west coast of America, a machine he calls the Spectrograph. So that's the setup. But what the story actually follows is a young woman named Janie Chase. who is a realtor tasked with selling the mansion after the passing of Ambrose Everett Hall. And then it also follows a young woman named Vesper Quinn, who is an agent of an occult organization called the Thanatos Group, that Ambrose was a key member of before he made the decision that the occult wasn't real and started building this machine that they all see as profane against nature. And so that's the series. It's a horror comic that draws a lot of influences from some of my all-time favorite horror stories and haunted house stories. 13 Ghosts, The Others, Oculus, and The Haunting. It also taps into my fascination with the history of spiritualism and the occult in the same way that a series like The Department of Truth taps into my fascination with conspiracy theories. It's a sort of an outlet for me to like poke at and do research into some of my favorite subject matter. But really, it's a human story. You know, it creates some very, very vividly human characters. Fans of, you know, series of mine like Nice House and World Tree will recognize as being very grounded in the real world, really trying to bring grounded real characters into the mix. You know, it is all brought to life with the incredible art of Christian Ward. I've been talking about doing this book with Christian for years, since before we did our first work together over at DC Comics. Both wanted to do a ghost story for a really, really long time. Honestly, we could not be more excited to be partnered with Distillery on this project. Distillery allows us as creators to work with a larger canvas than a standard creator-owned comic. And if you know Christian's art sings in this large format. I don't know if you checked out Batman City of Madness, but every page of that you just want to pour over. Spectrograph is just the same. And just wait until you see these ghosts. They are some of the scariest images, I think, in any comic that I've ever put out. I'm really, really proud of this book. I'm really, really excited about this book. I want to sell lots of copies of this book. You may have seen, we just released the final FOC reveal cover by the amazing Jenny Frisson. Jenny has worked on variant covers for many of my titles over the years, and I'm very, very happy to have the Spectrograph variant join the ranks of her amazing Something is Killing the Children covers, as well as Department of Truth, World Tree, and a lot more. If you have success in your stores selling my horror comics, this is a book that you're going to be able to put in the hands of those readers. And I'm confident enough in it that I wanted to make a little special offer at the end of this video. I've reached out to Chip and David over at Distillery, and
Alrighty, so
Sorry,
I should watch these.
Special offer for us.
I should watch these before we play the whole thing, but anyway.
Amazing Spider-Man is on issue number 48. I like they bent the barcode and everything, so it really gives you the effect of their falling together, punching each other. It's really felt cool. Peach Moko, she's got a little theme going on. She's in her eye.
That is fun.
And we have another Micronauts variant.
It's good to have a nice peach in your face.
Then we have Spider-Punk Arms Races on issue number 3. There's a Bradshaw variant. And the Stormbreakers variant for this week is by Federico Vincentini. We also have Superior Spider-Man number 6. There's a Bagley. And Symbiote Spider-Man, we have a Lineal U, a second printing of number 1. No comics were injured in the filming of this video, I promise. Which brings us to our new number 1. That's right, Star Wars Darth Maul. Black, White, and Blood from Marvel Comics. Darth Maul stars in his very own horror blockbuster. A prison ship transporting a cult known as the Final Occultation goes offline, and Darth Maul is sent by Palpatine to investigate. What he finds on board is the stuff of nightmares. It's up to him to stop this profoundly dark and unstable force that wishes to bring chaos to the galaxy. Explain to me why. Wouldn't Palpatine be happy with little dark chaos in the
Well,
galaxy?
I mean, not if it's aimed at the Empire.
I guess if it's not his dark, not
Right,
his dark
exactly, yeah.
chaos. Okay.
You know, I've got to say, I've not been overly fond of these recent Frank Miller covers that Marvel's been doing. But this one, Frank Miller's take on a character that, you know, there's otherwise pretty much no chance in heck of him ever drawing, I think that is actually pretty cool.
Star Wars Jango Fett. Jango Fett is on number 2. And Star Wars The High Republic Adventures is on issue 5. Some more Saturday morning adventures. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Here's in a half shell.
Issue number 12 for the kids comic. And then for the regular Turtles, thank you very much. It is issue number 150. That's right. This is where the road to 150 ends. It is issue number 150. We have a Lonergan variant cover.
And it is also the final issue of the current run.
And we have a Dan Duncan variant cover. We have Kevin Eastman and Sophie Campbell have done the Last Ronin there. This is the Last Ronin. And we have a foil Sophie Campbell full art variant.
That is lots of fun.
Which I will let you wave in front of the camera over there. And then we have the 1 in 10 by Nuster Moody. So that's right. This particular run of the Turtles is over. But don't fear, because your new IDW catalog has come, and there are several new Turtle things coming.
There are, including a brand new ongoing #1 by Jason Aaron, famed Marvel writer for Avengers and pretty much everything else Marvel's done. Plus, they're doing a bunch of things to celebrate the anniversary of the Turtles.
We have some new cover art for Thundercats #3. Declan Shalvey variant that got delayed. And then we have a second printing of Ultimate Universe #1. Was this the one shot or was this the #1?
This is the one shot.
This is the one shot.
This came after Ultimate Invasion, the 4-issue miniseries. There was this one shot before we went into Ultimate Spider-Man.
Speaking of Ultimate Spider-Man is on issue #4 this week. And we have variant cover by Green.
If you missed out on Ultimate Spider-Man, because we sold out of the first issue immediately,
We've gotten some reprints
and the
in.
second printing of the first issue, we have finally gotten some third and fourth printings in. And we've got the whole series right now. So now I can finally read it. I love that cover. That cover is so awesome.
125 is by Kyle New.
Also fun.
Yeah. Ultimate X-Men is #1, has a second printing or third printing. What is this? Third printing of #1 for the Ultimate X-Men. Uncanny Valley came out last week. Super fun story. I met the creators at Comics Pro and I was really super excited about the book. But Dan Mora's 1 in 50 has come in this week.
I thought about getting the video to play it, and I decided I wouldn't. But that book is super awesome. Not enough of you have read it, have bought it.
We still have the deal. If you buy #1, you will get #2 for free. So you definitely need to try it. Because
no matter what kind of comics you're into, if you're into comics, that is a phenomenal story.
Yeah.
Well done. Awesome. Just completely awesome. I cannot rave enough about this book right here. Buy it. Not this cover, but buy it. I mean, you can buy that cover if you want.
Yeah. Vampire Dracula Rage. It's on issue #6.
The last issue of the Vampire Dracula.
She's really not wearing very much.
No, she's not. But neither is the girl behind her. So it's all good.
Okay, I thought I went through and put them in order.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. World Tree. And it's issue #9.
I am way behind.
I was kind of thinking that it was getting a little too creepy for me. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to read I'm just going to glance through it. I couldn't just glance through it. I had to read it.
It's a really good book.
Because I didn't want to talk about it if I hadn't,
Right.
at least because you know how I am about horror. And
I mean, I'll give you it. It's definitely creepy.
It's creepy. It's creepy. But I couldn't just look through it and make sure that I had to read it. So I recommend it, guys. There's a little bit of beginning of answers of what's going on. And that book does not. Is that the right sticker for that book? I don't think it is. Yeah, so that explains why he had to go make this label over again. Because this is the 1 in 25. And this is the 1 in 10.
Well, World Tree is a really fun book. We've got I think we've got various printings of all the issues. I think number 1 went into like 5 printings or something. But we've also got, I have no idea. I want to take a look and figure out what it is. Can you
It's feral. It's feral. It's the ratio variant for feral.
Okay.
Uncanny X-Men is our Marvel facsimile for this week. And there's a foil version, guys. It's the first appearance of Dazzler.
Dazzler definitely deserves a full version.
It's feral. I know what it is.
Okay.
So, in it mistakenly labeled with the wrong sticker, this is the ratio variant for ferals.
1 in 25, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Full cover.
Not foil.
Oh, is it not?
No.
It's more like
Not
foil.
Not foil.
No, not foil. You're right.
Just creepy. Rabid dogs. X-Men Forever is on issue number 2. Elixir is the Quiet Council variant. And then we've got the Phoenix Force dominating a variant cover here. We also have this week Rise of the Powers of X, number 4, R.B. Silva. This really cute Jubilee by Derek Chu. And this is the Hitch connecting variant. And hey, there's a theme going on because David Nakayama has done Dazzler.
It's a very nice Dazzler cover. That would have been a nice foil.
Oh, that would have been a super fun foil. But Nakayama does beautiful work. Wolverine is on issue number 48. He looked like he's Stretch Armstrong there.
Yeah, he does.
Which I guess if you don't know who Stretch Armstrong is, look him up. Ryan Stegman has done the Sabretooth Through the Ages variant cover. And Jonas Scharf has done the Homage Vampire cover. Wolverine Madripoor Nights is on issue number 3, with the first one being by Philip Tan. And then Punk is Dead Because He Killed It, Nick Klein variant cover.
All right, then that's fun.
So that does it for the comics this week. We don't have a lot of graphic novels, but I'll just go through them real quick. We have Adam the Beginning, number 7. We have King Arthur and the Knights of Justice from Maverick, the all ages book. We have Made in Abyss, which is not an all ages book because it's wrapped up. We have Disney's Mirrorverse Belle, which tells the story of what happened to Belle before she became a Guardian, if you're familiar with the Mirrorverse storyline and game. Mushoku Tensei, issue number 1. Reincarnated as a Sword is on number 12. We had a special order to get the Tokyo Ghost, the Atomic Garden.
Jobless reincarnation.
Sorry, I forgot the jobless reincarnation part.
The part that we could have understood.
Yes. Witch Hat Altier Kitchen. Then we have a new graphic novel, The Co.
I did not get a chance to finish reading this, but it started out really, really good.
I did. It was really good. You're going to want to read it.
I definitely do. I know that.
Marvel Studios Character Encyclopedia has been updated for 2024. And gee, there's a lot of movie stars on the front of that cover.
Well, this is the
Marvel Studios. I know.
Right.
It is the movie stars. I'm just saying,
movie, yeah.
it is. There's even more on the back. Join the action with more than 200 characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's foil too. Did you see?
It is. Very nice.
And finally, we have Terror Tales from the Crypt, the EC Archives.
Alrighty then.
Number 3.
Oversized, nice looking book.
Yep.
All right. Is that it for
That is it.
No 3Ds?
No 3Ds this week.
All right, everybody. Make sure you come in, get Spectrograph. Do you want to do that as the buy one, get one?
Yep, sure.
All right. Spectrograph number 1. If you get any cover of that, you get number 2 for free. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but it's Tinian, so I know it's going to be awesome. Maybe Joetta will brave it and agree next week.
I will look at it. That's all I can agree to is I will look
You
at
had
it.
World Tree, even though you were worried about it.
I did,
so,
and I looked at it.
So
I
and then you
didn't-
had to read it.
I
so
didn't cave. I looked at
I
it.
need to give
I will look at it.
Spectrograph a
I
try.
will give it a
Anyway,
try.
come in tomorrow, see Joetta and whoever happens to be here with her tomorrow. I no longer have any idea. So y'all have a good weekend.
Unfortunately, we might need to say that we are hiring because I don't know who's going to be here either. So